Elendil and Miriel's romance is still hinted at in the Rings of Power Season 2 on Prime Video, but it might merely be setting up a sinister story from the books. In the Lord of the Rings timeline, the Amazon prequel series takes place thousands of years ago during a period of Middle-earth's history that is hardly mentioned in J.R.R. Tolkien's writings. The prolific author gave numerous synopses of the Second Age events in Middle-earth in the Silmarillion, but the TV version leaves much of the plot up to the writers of the program to piece together. Since Season 1, a romance subplot involving Elendil and Miriel has been hinted at, and the two have emerged as the leading traditionalists of Numenor. Elendil was almost put to death in Season 2, Episode 5, following a violent altercation in which Pharazôn's son and his cronies disrupted a tranquil rite at a temple. By the time the episode ends, Miriel had taken his position and made it through the sea testing, thus demonstrating that the Valar are behind them. Regarding the romance, Elendil and Miriel have long harbored strong feelings for one another, though their political responsibilities have probably prevented them from acting on it fully. It is only now that they are at last beginning to communicate their romantic desire more freely. Given their political and moral alignment, it is easy to see why the two are so in love during these turbulent times. But this will probably only be a tease because both characters have much more important things to deal with, and Miriel has already pointed out how differently their futures will be from each other in their various visions. In Tolkien's mythology, Pharazôn's usurpation of the throne of Numenor takes a slightly different and more sinister turn. In the books, after Tar Palantir dies, Miriel's cousin Pharazôn forcibly marries her and ascends to the kingdom. Now, the TV show might witness a similar decline in circumstances. Although Pharazôn doesn't appear to have the political clout to compel Miriel into marriage in the TV show, it's still a possibility given that she has earned some popularity in the wake of the sea trial. Pharazôn might propose marriage to Miriel or find a means to coerce her into it using the Code of Law, which appears to be a recurring plot device. It would be quite distressing to witness, but considering her love for Elendil, pushing her into a marriage with her fiercest enemy may be a fantastic, dramatic turn for the TV show. As Pharazôn's queen, Miriel might attempt to guide the Numenor ship to safety, which would provide an intriguing new power dynamic for the program. Put simply, despite the fact that both Elendil and Miriel were alive at the same time, they are not romantically attached. In the political context of Numenor, Miriel is far more independent and powerful in the Rings of Power than she is in the book version. Consequently, a significant portion of her narrative centers on her bond with Pharazôn and her ultimate demise during Numenor's collapse. Conversely, Elendil is a much more significant figure because his impact extends outside of Numenor. The visions in Season 2 have already started to hint at this. As Numenor's destruction approaches, Elendil follows his father's advice and loads as many people as he can onto 9 ships to set sail for Middle-earth. Though the love between Elendil and Miriel will make the Island Kingdom's downfall even more horrific, the TV series will probably follow a similar plot. Later in The Lord of the Rings, Elendil would found what would become Gondor and be the first king in the dynasty that would ultimately descend to Aragorn. One of the most crucial tales in the Rings of Power to be completed is this one. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.